Hello, and welcome back to Editoric. It's the end of April. Haven't done an update. Been kind of lost in what to do on everything. It's been 1 year since I started this journey, and I have nothing to show for it. It's extremely disappointing. So I kind of took this month, 1 year later, and kind of went back and reflected on what I was doing, why I'm not getting results, and I tried something. I did a cleanse, 3-day cleanse. It was like this liquid drink, and it wasn't much of a cleanse, there wasn't much to clean out, but the 3-day fast was actually kind of helped me dial in some issues that I have in regards to why I'm not losing weight. I was able to take that time and just kind of look at it. So it was hard not eating for 3 days. But that's another point. So first thing I did last month was I ditched the watch. So just got rid of it, gone. Still own it. Obviously, I'm not going to throw it away, but I stopped using it to track my sleep. So I would use it, where like 24/7. I would go off, charge a little bit in the morning, get up to 100%, back on the rest it goes all day long. I had two realizations that came out of this month with the watch. One, it was stressing out and my sleep just lacked. Since I actually had dropped the watch, I've gotten better sleep. I'm not hyper focused on my sleep numbers now, and I'm not just getting anxious over it, so I'm just sleeping. And just this past week, I almost slept 8 hours for the first time in I don't know how long. And I'm just like, great. This is what I want. So no longer use it for sleep. I was still using it for day-to-day tracking my steps, calories burned. And then I kind of realized when I was doing this fast, the watch tells you how many calories you burn. And in my mind's like, oh, you can eat more. So then I eat more. Just kind of counterproductive to weight loss. You want to reduce your calories. So haven't really been going into much of a calorie deficit. I'm eating the good foods, but I'm eating more nuts, more seeds, grains, and things like that. And it's kind of keeping me kind of stable. So this is probably why my weight goes down a little bit, goes up. Some days I eat a little bit less. Some days I eat a little bit more. If I go to work, grab a salad, load it up with a bunch of vegetables. But then, you start adding the toppings onto it, like some tofu, some seeds and nuts, and the calories start climbing up. They all add up. And then another thing I learned is I miss this motion of like feeding food into my mouth. This wasn't even hunger that was bothersome. It was just the sense of like grabbing food and putting in my mouth. That's what I started to miss, which is weird. So I have a lot to overcome before I can actually start seeing results. And my channel Editoric is more than just a weight loss channel. It's really a channel about me changing my life for the better. And one of the big changes I'm gonna do is I found a program, and I'm gonna follow this program. I'm gonna give you weekly updates on the program. I don't know how it's gonna go. It's tough, it's hard. Hard's in the name, it's called 75 Hard. The biggest thing about this is you gotta work out twice a day, every day, 75 days. Can't miss a day. If you miss a day, you start over. So the program kind of works like this. There's 5 rules that you have to apply every single day. You got to pick a diet plan. And it's got to fit your goals for your needs. So I'm doing plant-based already. So I kind of want to make it a little harder to kind of get that true feeling of hardness. This is a mental progression, hard mode program. I don't know. It's a mental program. It's to build your mental strength, and that is what I need. I need some rigid structure to actually get on track, get where I need to go, because just me doing whatever is not going to work. There's no structure to my day to day. I go to the gym in the morning, work out, come back, go to work, eat, work, eat, work, eat, work. It's just that. So I'm grateful I work from home, so it makes things easier, especially for this program. However, I am going to have to go back on site. They're making us go back to the office, so it'll be full time here coming up soon. So it's going to be a little more challenging to hit this 2 workouts in one day. And it works like this. You have to do, so rule 1 is you got to pick a meal. I kind of sidetracked a little bit, so we're going to pull it back in. Back to rule 1, we got to create a diet, follow the diet. So I am going to do trying something I've never tried before. I mean, I tried before I went plant-based and I didn't like it, but I'm going to try this anyways. It should be okay. I'm going to feel hopefully not as bad after 1 week on this, but my plan is to do vegan keto, and it's 75 days. I went shopping today. I got a ton of frozen vegetables. My freezer is stuffed. I love my new freezer because I can actually do this. I filled it up just full. I spent like $200 on food just to get me going for the week, and it goes beyond 1 week in the freezer, so I don't know how long it's going to last me, but I got so much stuff. I got frozen mushrooms, I got peppers, broccoli, some green beans. So yeah, I bought a ton of nuts. I got some olives, things to kind of like help boost the calories a little bit, so I'm not low on the calorie count. And then I got home today and I just kind of looked at everything I bought, added up the calories of everything, and it's around 1,600 calories. So I think that's pretty good. And that's not including any of the vegetables or the fruits or berries that I have. That's just the fats, the tofu. So that's my goal for number 1. Now, with this goal, there's 2 things you can't do. No cheat days and no alcohol. So I'm just gonna have my meal. I got some yogurt. I bought coconut and almond milk yogurt. I don't know, never had plant-based yogurts before, so I plan on mixing the seeds and the berries in there and mixing it up and eating it. But they're just plain yogurts, so hopefully they're good. We'll find out. Actually, take that back. One of them has like vanilla bean in it. It's not sweetened, it's just made with vanilla. So one's with vanilla and one's just plain oat milk. It's oat milk, yogurt, and then the other one is cashew and coconut milk, I think it was. Anyways, I'll show you when I do my first shot of my meal. I'll show the container. So the second thing, no cheat meals, no alcohol. Second thing is 2 workouts a day. They both gotta be 45 minutes long, and one has to be outside. You can read all about this on this person's website. Just search 75 hard and you'll find it. 75 days. It's meant to be hard. It's a mental challenge. But so 2 workouts, one has to be outside. So I'm still waiting for them to fix the rowing machine, which kind of really made me sad that the rowing machine is unusable right now, because it's just kind of locked in the resistance is locked in pretty hard that I pulled my lower back muscle. Just when I got on there, it's like I couldn't adjust it. I can't adjust it at all. So until I can create an account on the thing, you can't adjust it. It's all done through a computer, and it just, the Wi-Fi is not working. So I'm a little bit sad about that. So my outdoor workout is gonna be one of 2 things. I'm gonna do like a HIIT style run X amount distance, walk twice as much, run, walk twice. And that's just starting out. As I progress, I imagine the run will increase, the walk will decrease until I'm just running. But I don't want to hurt myself, so I'm just going to do small chunks. Because that's one issue I keep running into is I overdo it and then I end up hurting myself some way. I don't want to overdo it. So we're going to get out there, we're going to run. I'll figure it all out tomorrow. I'm going to hit the ground running and just go see what I end up doing. But I'm thinking run a block, walk 2 blocks, run a block, walk 2 blocks. So a little warm up, walk a few blocks, gradually pick up the pace, get a good warm up going, maybe like 10-minute warm up. I don't know. We'll see. And then I got to do it for 45 minutes. Like whatever I do, it's 45 minutes outside. And then this month I've been getting back into the gym, and hopefully I'm cleared with the physical therapist next week. I have my follow-up with the lead and I can get back to regular strength training. I've been doing it anyways, just to see how my growth has been with the physical therapy. And I'm quite surprised. I can pick up some weight now and move it in my arm. It doesn't hurt. Before I started, I could barely hold any kind of weight in my hand. It just hurt. And I just felt like it was just pulling everything apart. So I was doing that. I did some arm-based exercises for the last 3 weeks, just to kind of get back into some strength in the arms, so we can get back into, holding all the weights and doing all the different exercises. I have to rehabilitate my arm, so been focusing on that a lot. After that comes the next thing. Oh, and for the 2 workouts, they can't be back to back. So you got to do 45 minutes. And then, I don't know, I see the same information from the same guy. One area he says you got to wait 3 hours and then you can do the next one. The other one just says they can't be back to back. So it seems like 3-hour window, then you can free to do the second one. It's not clear to me, but he never even mentioned it in his podcast I listened to. I spent all day yesterday just digging into this, learning about it, looking at people's videos, and just getting an idea of what this is and the results people are getting. And then I saw one video of a guy, and I only had to watch it for like 5 seconds. And once I saw that video, I'm like, I'm doing it. It just showed this guy bigger than me, and it was like day 1, and then the next scene was day 75. I just hit stop, and I'm like, let's do this. By the way, this program costs nothing. You can visit the website, get all the information you need, it's all there. He's gonna try to sell you stuff, but you don't have to pay for anything. All the information is there free. So, do your due diligence if you're interested in doing this program. After I'm done, while I'm doing it, up to you. So yeah, 2 things. So number 3 is, I don't remember the order that they're in, but I remember all the steps. So the 3rd rule would be, you gotta drink a gallon of water a day. Not a problem for me. I've already had a half gallon by 10 a.m. today. So I'm already halfway there. Though I'm officially starting tomorrow, not today, because I still had to run and still gotta buy some tofu. I managed to get 1 block at Whole Foods. And I like starting things on Monday. I like starting things on Monday. So we're gonna start Monday. It's the end of the week. Tomorrow morning I get up, go for my run. And then lunchtime, whether I'm home or at the office, I at the gym, I plan that. Water will just come naturally throughout the day. No problems there. The next thing is probably one that I'm most excited for is you gotta read 10 pages of a book every single day. It's gotta be nonfiction. Self-help, learn something, whatever. It's gotta read 10 pages. And it's something I really wanna do is read more. And I've got the Libby app from my library, download books all the time. But the one caveat here is that it has to be a paper book. So yeah, I got my first book all ready to go right here. The Mountain Is You. I'm gonna read this. How many pages is in it? 241 days, so this is good for 24 days if I only read 10 pages a day. You can read more. And then the last is progress picture. You got to take a picture every day. No shirt. You know, just take my shirt off, picture every single day. If you miss one step, don't finish one step, you got to start over. There's more to this challenge that goes beyond the 75 days, but I'm not going to get into that because I need to get through the 75 days. I did sit and I listened to the whole podcast. He put two together, and it just kind of bleeds in from one to the other. You just kind of put them together on one podcast. So I listened to the whole thing, got the gist of it all, know what I got to do. I hope I can keep at it. I hope I can stick to this for 75 days. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to restart, but who knows what's going to happen. Like, I've been doing so good with like no sugar. Today at the grocery store, I was walking through the freezer aisle because I went to one store I usually don't go to because I was looking for tofu, and I walked by ice cream, and I was like, oh, and it was like this oat ice cream, and they got like the strawberry flavor, and I had it a long time ago. I don't remember how long ago, it was a couple years ago I had it. I was like, oh, that stuff's really good. I'm like, maybe I should have some today before I start this new journey. And then I grabbed it, pulled it from the freezer, and it was in my hand. And I'm just like, Eric, that's sugar. Can't have that. And then I put it back. I was like, good job. Close. I almost just went for it. I was just like, I was just thinking like, hey, I'm doing something new tomorrow. See, this is where my issue is. I'm like, I'm doing something new tomorrow, so today I can do whatever, but I can't do whatever. I have to keep everything in check. Otherwise, this is never going to change, and I need this to change because I want that. I want to change. I don't want to be slow and sluggish every single day. It doesn't feel good. So yeah, I kind of went through that this weekend, and I went out and got a book, so you know it's real. I got a book, and it's just grid paper book. It's kind of a nice book, but I got it small so I can take it with me wherever I go. And yesterday I laid everything out. So I have my markings, some check mark. So I got take one. I'm gonna mark it. So I don't have to do this for every single attempt. So if I fail on the first attempt, then I'll just add another mark and another one. And after 3, I'll have to do it over. So and then I can see how far I went by looking at the marks. I should have bought a highlighter, but they didn't have a good highlighter at the store I went to. But I went and walked to the stationery store. I spent a good 20 minutes in there looking at different books because I was trying to find the right book. And then I just ended up with this simple book. I really like this book though. It's got like smooth cover. So yeah, this is going to be my 75-day hard book. 75 hard, take one. So this is the day before. Tomorrow I'll have my first picture. I'll have my first vegan keto meal. And I'm also thinking about making it OMAD style. So I'm just gonna have one big meal after work. I'll go to work, I'll do my run, go to work, lunch, do my weight training, and then come home or turn the computer off if I'm still home and cook everything. I still don't know how I feel about OMAD. I really don't know if I want to stick to OMAD, but at the very least, I can make all my food in one go and split it into 2 meals if I have to. But it won't be no more than 2 meals. So yeah, this is really kind of more of a lifestyle type change. So, and I got backup plans. If I can't get into the gym, I can do body weight type exercises here. I got a hula hoop and I got a rebounder, so I can do some movements with that. So I can there should never be a time that I can miss an exercise, right? I can get out, go run. If I'm not going for a run, I'm probably gonna go hiking. That's a good workout. So I got two, and the hiking, if I do hiking, it's not gonna be 45 minutes. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 hours. So it's gonna go beyond the 45 minutes. This would usually be my end of April update, but there's no update to give you. Still the same at the beginning of the month. I did actually go up. I climbed up to like 285, but I'm back down to like 275 now. So I'm still around the same place that I was when my last video aired. I drank a ton of water today though. My stomach is like been hyper thirsty for some reason. So yeah, besides that, there's not much else I'm gonna be doing. This is gonna be time consuming. It's meant to be hard. It's having the 1 meal a day is a goal that I've been wanting to approach for a long time, because there's a couple other things that I want to do with my life, and one of those is to reduce the waste of time tasks. So just having 1 meal to cook, clean up dishes, all in one go, a couple hours a day, it's perfect for me. I don't need to have to do things 4 or 5 times a day. So yeah, it's one of my goals is just to give myself back more of my time, and that can be done simply by just having to cook and eat once a day. And I'll probably save like 2 hours a day just from that alone. Use it for something else. Like, well, I'm trading it really. I'm trading the morning lunch, or I guess the breakfast and the lunch, for 2 workouts. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what this hard 75 takes me, or 75 hard takes me. I do like structure, so this is something that was lacking. This is self-discipline though, so the only person I'm cheating is myself, so I gotta hold myself accountable, make sure that I stay on track, and if I do fall off track, I have to start over, and we'll cover everything that I do in my weekly update video on my progress. So this will be pre-75 hard day. So today's the prep day. Tomorrow is action day 1. I don't know what else though. Like, I have to do something, and this is something. So from what I learned through my 3-day fast, seems like I have some sort of eating disorder that I need to overcome. So yeah, so I'm hoping this program will get me where I need to be. We'll see. All right. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.